spelled P-H-O, which most people think it's pho. But it's a Vietnamese chicken noodle soup, and it is gluten-free because it uses rice noodles instead of regular noodles. And you're going to, when you go to the restaurants and you order pho, it usually has a lot of MSG in it. So what we're making today does not have any MSG. And it's actually called a cheater's pho because you don't make everything from scratch, and it takes less time. So we're going to cheat, but not in a bad way. What you're going to need are some carrots, cabbage, broccoli, some store-bought rotisserie chicken, and it's organic, fish sauce, an onion, some chicken broth, 2 bay leaves, and some rustic noodles. The first step is you take your rustic noodles and you're going to soak them for about 10 to 15 minutes in some tap warm water. And it doesn't have to be boiling. While they're soaking, we're going to take our chicken stock, and we have 2 quarts. So we're going to put in chicken stock. Okay. Then you're going to put in 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. Now I know it smells disgusting. I think it does too. But it actually gives it a really good flavor. Now you put in your 2 bay leaves. Oh. So you're going to put it on medium heat and let it simmer for 5 minutes. And while this is simmering and the noodles are soaking, you can shred our rotisserie chicken. So you get the chicken at your local grocery store. And you are just going to tear the legs and everything else into bite-sized pieces. Just rip it apart. You don't want the pieces to be like this big, but just big enough so that you can fit it in your mouth without choking. We have our 4 cups of shredded rotisserie chicken, and we're going to put it in our broth. Okay, now onto the vegetables. So we have our carrots and a knife. Really be careful with the knife. So you're going to cut them into thin slices. So you have your broccoli, and you're going to cut like this off those parts right there. So now I'm going to show you how to cut the onions. So you're going to cut it like this. I'm crying. Stings. So you're going to cut it diagonally so that you can get this part off right here. Okay, that can go aside. Now you're going to cut down. Okay, and then we have our little flat guy here. I'm going to cut it into thirds. Okay, now into the spices. We have our little tea strainer, and this is meant for tea, but we're going to use it for our spices today. So we have star anise, which I think smells so good. It smells like licorice. And we have cloves, ginger, and coriander. So we're going to put in 4 cloves into our little tea strainer. So that's 1, 2, this little guy. And then 2 star anise. lid on. Come on. Now, the little hook right here, you can lower it in and hook it. And now it's sitting in there, and then when we need to take it out, we just pull it up. Okay, now we have our ground ginger. I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon in there. And then, I'm going to put a 1/4 teaspoon of coriander. Drain our vegetables and put them in the pot. I'm going to use a barefoot Contessa term. This is comfort food. He says that all the time. Oh, it's really starting to smell like pho. So everything's ready, and now we're going to put our noodles in there. In the bowl. And maybe a little more. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to have my mom help me put the broth on because it's really hard and hard. So while we were pouring it on, my mom made sure that you could see the broccoli and the carrots and the chicken. Some people like to put on sprouts, basil, and lime, but we just put on this for now. And so I have my taste tester. Hold on. And I have some special little panda chopsticks for me. Okay? And I have mine. So you could try some first because I like to put sriracha hot sauce on it. And you don't, so you can try it first. Tastes just like the restaurant. Do you like it? This is a really, 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 really yummy meal. And it's easy. And it's yummy. Again. And I hope you like it as much as we do. And remember that kids can come too.